Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for another week of story time. I'm Mr. Garrett, and sorry I wasn't able to post the video last week. Wasn't feeling too well. Feeling all better now, so I wanted to bring the story that I was going to read last week to you this week. First, we're going to start with our weather window. So you can get your weather pieces ready, and we'll do the weather forecast together for Thursday morning. So Thursday this week is supposed to be partly sunny, partly cloudy. So you get your sun, put it up in the blue sky, and some clouds. So partly covering up the sun, and some blue sky. And of course, what else are we missing? A tree, yeah. So get the tree with the branches coming out of the grass, and our leaves. It's still summertime, so we still have plenty of leaves on the tree. But look at the trees near your house and see how they're doing. See if they changed at all from last week. And check to see if the weather forecast came true. See if there's if you see clouds up in the sky. Maybe look at the clouds and see if they're the shape of anything. And as the weather changes, maybe if tomorrow there might be a different weather forecast, you move your felt pieces around and tell the weather every day. All right, now we're going to do our story. All right, so the story for this week is called Lone Wolf by Sarah Kurpiel. And on cover we have an animal. I think this could be the lone wolf. Kind of looks like a wolf, doesn't it? It has the right colors for it, and it has the pointy ears. So let's see what's going on here. But look on the inside. Are these wolves? No, who are those guys? Dogs, yeah. So is this book about wolves or dogs? Let's see. Special thank you to Greenwillow Books and HarperCollins for letting us read the book today. Oh, look, we have the character from the cover and all these pictures on the in picture frames. So I'm starting to think this might not be an actual wolf. Let's see. Maple loved being the Parker family dog. Oh, she is a dog. She is. She's sitting in the house. Every day she played tug of war with Jax and read with Avery on the couch. Oh, look. Listen to the story. She's smiling too. She looks like she's enjoying it. And tricked Mom and Dad into giving her extra treats. If you have a dog, you might be familiar with that. They always want more treats. And taking her on extra long walks. Oh, look, she looks like she's moving really fast. I wonder if she sees something, maybe like a squirrel, or maybe she's chasing something. But on her walks, people would say, "Dude, that dog looks like a wolf." And, "Are you sure she's not part wolf?" And then the little kid saying, "Wolf, wolf, wolf, wolf." The Parkers tried to explain that Maple was not, in fact, a wolf. So we have a couple little diagrams here. So you have a diagram of a wolf, and if you look closely, it says the eyes are often gold. They dig dens. They live in a pack. Long, skinny legs. Expert hunter, and most importantly, they live in the wild. And over here we have a husky, which is the kind of dog that Maple is. And it says eyes are usually often blue. They're sled dogs. Often have curly tails, which is different from the wolf. And unique face patterns. Eventually, though, even Maple had her doubts. She's having an identity crisis. She looked more like a wolf than all the other dogs. And she could hunt like a wolf. What's she hunting for? Can you see? One of her toys. Howl like a wolf. Oh! Yeah, if you ever hear a husky howl, it's kind of a nice sound. It's kind of loud sometimes, but but they can howl really nicely. And dig like a wolf too. Just digging a little hole in the yard. Maybe she was a wolf. And wolves belong in the wild, not in houses or dog parks, not on couches or sidewalks. So one day, when the fence was open just an inch for just a moment. Oh, so she's sitting over here and she's looking at the gate. What do you think she's gonna do? Is she gonna escape? Oh no! She ran away. An inch in a moment was all it took. Well, look, so the dotted line shows her path. She ran this way, and she ran this way. Stopped for a drink at the bird bath. Came here. She looks very excited here. And look, she's going off into the sign says forest preserve. Oh, she's going out into the wild. Oh, she's in the forest now. But out in the wild, the ground was tougher than Dad's flower garden. She's trying to dig. It's not going well. Squirrels were harder to hunt than Avery's flip-flops. She's trying to get the squirrel up there. And the perfect tug-of-war stick was just a stick if Jax wasn't on the other end. Oh. Yeah, dogs need their humans to have fun tug-of-war. And would Mom even hear her if she howled? Oh, look. Close-up of her face. How do you think she's feeling right now? Oh, maybe a little worried. Maybe she doesn't like being away from her family. Maybe she misses her family. Ooh, look. It's getting dark now. Can you see her? See where Maple is? It's all the way over here, yeah. This was kind of scary at night. Maple didn't want to be a wolf anymore. Oh. Is she gonna go home, you think? Then she remembered it was time for her evening walk. Maple never missed a walk. So she followed her nose out of the woods. Oh, dogs and wolves have really good sense of smell. So she's going back to her path, and look, she found the street and through the neighborhood. And on her walk, she found... Oh, look, there's a little detail, too. It almost looks like a map if you look at this page, and it's a detail down here. That's something you see on the map. North, south, west, and east. It shows the direction of where she's going. So on her walk, she found her pack. Who is her pack? Where are these people? They're her people. Yeah, her family. The Parkers. So some people still thought Maple was a wolf. But Maple knew who she really was. Who is she really? She was a Parker. And she was right where she belonged. So we have a final little diagram here. You see here, it says she has pointy ears. She hunts teddy bears. She has a curled tail. Usually thinking about a dog bone. Often found on a couch. And lives in a pack. Her pack. The end. On the back cover, we have all the other dogs. It looks like Maple's having a good time with them now. She's running around with them. Yeah, we have a Dalmatian. We have a... Let's see, it looks like a little French bulldog right there. We have a little Chihuahua right there. A little collie, a little glassy. All kinds of dogs. Yeah, dogs look... all different kinds of dogs. You think of all of the big variety of dogs, sizes and types of fur and what they look like. It's really cool. I always love seeing dogs when I'm out walking. When I see them walking on the street. So if you have your little packet, you can take that out now. We're going to do a little activity with a little picture of the husky dog right here. Alright, so in your packet this week, you'll see that we have a piece of paper and a printout of a cute little husky dog, just like Maple. So I figured we could make a map of an adventure that the husky went on. So remember in the story, there were all those little dotted lines where that showed where Maple had traveled, and it had the little direction thing for the map. I figured we could do the exact same thing. So remember in the story, she explored the forest, and she didn't really like the forest that much, but maybe we can think of a place where she would enjoy. So maybe it's the park, maybe it's a beach, or maybe it's a neighborhood, somewhere where Maple might enjoy exploring. So think of your idea. If you want to watch me do just an example first, you can. But first, all together, let's make a little north, south, east, and west thing down here. So you can take a crayon and get your piece of paper ready. And we're just going to do something down the corner. You draw a line like this, up and down, and then one more going across like that. almost like a plus sign. All right, and then on the top, we're gonna do the letter N for north, and then on the bottom part, we're gonna do the letter S for south. And then over here, this direction on the left side is west. So for west, we're gonna do the letter W. Yeah, for west. And then, so we have north, south, west, and what's missing? What's the other main direction that we need? East, yeah, what letters do we need for that? E, yeah, we're gonna put E. So now we have called a compass rose. It's an important part of a map. Sometimes they make other like directions kind of here, so that's northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. All right, so we have our little compass rose down there. Now we have to draw a picture for our husky. So you can think of whatever you want to do. I think I'm gonna make I'm gonna have the husky travel to the beach. So first I'm gonna draw just some waves over here. Like that. So I'm gonna draw the sand and the waves first, and then I'm gonna add details. So I have to find some good color for the beach. Ooh, we'll do this color. You have an idea, you can start to draw your picture too. So you can do a beach with me, or if you want to do a different picture, you could do a neighborhood. Maybe it's a different season. Maybe Maple is exploring somewhere where there's snow. Maybe she's out at the park in the snow and all the wintry stuff is around. But I'm just gonna start with sandy beach. So we have all the sand, I have the ocean down here. I'm gonna add some dune grass right here. So when you go to the beach, a lot of times you see a lot of sand, but you also see a lot of grass sometimes. And the dune grass is important too. It's a nice place for the birds to hang out, especially when they're traveling a long distance and they have to stop and rest. And it also helps to keep the beaches there, because the wind and the water can kind of wash the sand away, but the dune grass helps it to stay there. All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead and draw a little path that I think the husky followed. So maybe they went up this way, maybe they go down here, they loop around, and all the way over here. Now I'm going to pretend that the husky is following this path, and you think of things that that she could find on the way. So maybe she comes up here and she sees a little seagull, just kind of right here. Maybe the seagull's eating a little French fry right here, so put a little French fry in their mouth. There we go, and then walk down here. Oh, maybe they found someone's beach ball. Little stripes like that. Maybe she just kind of played with the beach ball a little bit. And then she walked all the way up here, and maybe she met a sea creature. So what kind of sea creature could she meet? A lot of choices. We could do clam. We could do... Oh, you know what would be kind of cool? I think I'm going to do a crab. If you're doing a beach scene, you could do a different animal, but I'm going to do a little crab like this. Big claws. There you go. And maybe that's where she stopped on her journey, because she met the crab and they're talking for a little bit. So this is the little map of her the adventure that she had. So she started to go in this direction, then she came down south here, then she went up north again. So if you want, you can, when you're all done with your picture, you can glue the husky down on the paper. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Here. Yeah, put the husky all the way up here. There we go. So that's my picture. So keep adding details to your picture. And you can as many things as you want along the way. Maybe your husky found a lot of things on their adventure. And just keep drawing your picture. So I hope you enjoy that activity. So next week we'll be back at the same time, 10:30 on Thursday on our YouTube channel. We'll have a new book and a new activity. So starting today, you can stop by and get a packet for next week. And come and say hi and get some books to take home. We still have plenty of the summer learning bags with craft activities that you can do for different themes. We're in week 7 right now. Next week is the last week. But we still have plenty from past weeks too. So come in and get those. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. If it's nice weather, hope you get some nice fresh air. Try to stay cool if it's hot. And hope to see everyone really soon. Take care, everyone.